are from the Felician Children's Center. We welcome Sister Carolyn Rutkowski and President Tracy Smith-Jackson. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
And welcome back. You brought me a gift. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, every time you come here, you bring me something.
I
You don't
know.
have to, you know.
I know, but you're so special.
Well, thank you. Thanks. I can't wait to read this. Tell me about this book you brought.
The book that I brought you is Marvin Bolt's life history. He was a person that lived at the old Felician Children home on Blackstone. He talks about his life and his relationship to the sisters and all the other children that were there, young adults that were there, and how they impressed him and gave him the strength and the courage to continue to go on and make something of his life.
Awesome.
His mom is still living, and I think his dad is probably, not now, but during the time of the book, his mother was living. But she worried about the safety of him, and so she asked the sisters if he could come and stay there for a period of time until things sort of quieted down.
Mm-hmm. So you told me before the show that he grew up with an abusive dad,
Yes, he did.
and his mother. What a sacrifice! Give up her child for his safety
Right.
to the sisters.
And they felt that the sisters were a very safe place to go, and that he would really be taken care of. And he did. He talks in the book about the reality of life and how they imbued him with strong values and morals. And that's what we do at the Felician Children's Center.
Well, you were their parents for so many, especially the ones that grew up orphans in
Yes.
your center. Wow, that's great. I can't wait to read it. Well, thanks for all the care you offer our community's children at the Felician Children's Center. How's 2023 going?
We're getting ready to wrap up 2023. We have our holiday festivities. Tomorrow is our Christmas play, which is always entertaining with 3 and 4-year-olds. So,
Yeah. Do they have a hard time learning their lines?
they practice the songs for quite a while.
Yeah.
So, and they're very kid-friendly and they enjoy them.
Awesome.
So I said the live nativity is always entertaining, though.
Well, it is. It's the plum role to be chosen for baby Jesus.
Yes.
A lot of competition for that.
We have a lot of babies to choose from.
Yes. And we have costumes. We have donkeys and giraffes and cows and pigs and all of them. They can fit right into the costumes.
Yeah.
So they like their favorite animal.
Well, you know, I just can't picture the giraffe at the nativity.
3 kings, 3 wise men, the shepherds,
The whole shebang.
the whole shebang.
How old are the children at Felician Children's Center?
Anywhere from birth to 12, because we do after school and school age programming also.
So you have an elementary school that is your neighbor.
We do. We share space with the JPS Montessori Center, so they have kindergarten all the way till 5th grade.
Do a lot of the children that start at the Felician Children's Center, they just automatically move on up to the...
They do. We had 17 that moved into the kindergarten at JPS this year. So probably 75% of their kindergarten class in
Oh,
the
well,
building.
that's nice. Well, that's nice for the families and for
Oh,
the
yeah.
It
kids.
is.
And do you stay in touch so you don't have to...
Oh, yes, we see them all the time because there's a wonderful relationship. We see them going into the cafeteria. They use our morning before school program, walk them down the hallways. It's a wonderful feeling. And you can tell that they're very happy to be there.
And you told me before the show you've been in the sisterhood with the Felicians for 53 years.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's great.
Thank you. Thank
Wow.
you.
And of course you started young.
Yes, very young.
Very young.
As a child.
Well, it must be a treat to have sister with you because I know how much you love the little ones. Yeah.
Absolutely. We actually have 2 sisters that work with us at the center, so we are extremely fortunate. We are one of the few ministries that have sisters that work here.
You are very popular. Is there a waiting list right now to get in?
Yes.
Yes. Of course. Well, and it really is. It's the state of childcare in our country right now.
It is, especially for infants and toddlers.
Yeah.
Preschool's not as difficult, but infants and toddlers, there's definitely a shortage for
Yeah.
families.
I can't imagine what challenge it is for families with really newborns, really. Yeah. All right, you brought some photos,
I did.
some stuff going on. Oh, the kitchen.
Yeah.
We were having a family party.
We did have a family, so we regularly have family learning fairs or community events. So we had a dinner and kind of almost like a pop-up museum for families to come in and explore different learning opportunities, all to do with sensory play. So we make sure we have dinner, and then we, learn about sound and touch and taste, just using your senses to explore. So they really enjoyed tasting the lemons.
Those look like weapons, actually.
Look at that.
So
Messy play is okay.
messy play is more than okay. They love messy play.
Yes.
So
Aren't
Now-
they cute?
Do you ever take snapshots of the kids and send them to pictures to home?
we
mom and
do.
dad? Yeah.
So we have an online program that we use that allows us to send pictures to parents throughout the day. So,
And some of your team.
yeah. And actually, Marissa there, her baby's at the center now.
You showed me you even take people before they're born.
Yes, absolutely.
People have, really, they come and register.
They do.
Because they want a spot.
There are people, I guess, like New York City, they register for preschool before the baby's even conceived.
Yes.
Now, I think
Ours are at least conceived.
yeah. I think I told you this, but where I went to high school, we had our food service, our hot lunch. It was nuns, several sisters ran the kitchen,
Really?
and it was unbelievable. It was food from scratch. It was the best food. It was the highlight of high school for
Yeah.
me
I
and for
believe
everyone,
it.
really.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we know how to cook.
Did they teach that?
I think for a lot of us, it came from home.
Yeah.
Our parents, our moms taught us how to cook. We didn't cook here. Tracy got it for us, and we just pretended that we did the work and we passed it out.
The shepherd's pie, that was one of my favorites.
Really? In the book that you're going to read, he talks about the sister that worked in the kitchen and that she would sneak him food and stuff like that because she really adopted a friendship with him.
It's funny, people would say, well, why did, were there so many sisters that they weren't working in the ministry, they were working in the kitchen? But what we saw was how much impact the sisters of the kitchen had on the kids in the school outside of lunch.
Right.
It was, to me, in hindsight, very clear what their ministry was.
It was that witness value. They witnessed to you. You saw a lot of not just the energy, but the abilities that they could share with you, the care that they had for you, things like that.
Well, here I am.
Look at,
it's
see,
advanced age.
Wonderful product,
Yeah.
excellent product.
So we've got the Christmas pageant on Thursday.
And tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Tomorrow.
What else do you guys do for?
We always do a family Christmas party. So we'll do a Christmas party, and really we did St. Nicholas Day, where St. Nicholas came and left gold coins and candy canes and all the children's shoes. So we have a nativity hunt where they're building the nativity. throughout the Christmas season. So all the way until the Epiphany. So hopefully teaching them that Christmas just doesn't end on Christmas Day.
Do you have a break? Are you operating during the Christmas break?
We are going to be off 1 week after Christmas.
Okay.
So that's a second, because usually we start right back, but we are going to be off for a period of time.
Very short break.
A short
Yes,
period
between
of time.
Christmas and New Year's that week. So, yeah.
And if someone's interested in getting on that waiting list, because people eventually they do get on.
They do,
Eventually.
yes.
Mhm.
Call, set up an appointment, come to her, see what we have to offer, and we can definitely get you on that waiting list. So, biggest piece of advice: start looking at child cares when you're pregnant.
Yeah.
You know, go do your research, look different places so you can have a choice.
Great advice. Great to have you both here. Thank you.
Oh,
Yes.
it was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks for the book.
Oh, you're welcome.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
From the Felician Children's Center, President Tracy Smith Jackson and Sister Carolyn Ratkowski.